Following the October 7th attack on Israel, we've seen a disgusting rise in anti-Semitic harassment of Jewish students and staff at our so-called elite universities, which should be places where free speech, freedom of religion, and truth prevail. On March 1st at the University of Virginia Board of Visitors member Bert Ellis attempted to discuss the outbreak of anti-Semitism on campus and across the country, the broader BDS movement, and the need to discuss the harassment of Jewish students. Unfortunately, Mr. Ellis was not permitted to discuss this issue in a public session and was told he would be reprimanded if he pursued the issue by Rector Hardy. Threatening to punish a board member for wanting to discuss the rampant harassment and violence being directed at Jewish students is unacceptable. The university is also facing a lawsuit from a Jewish student who alleges he was assaulted because he's Jewish. The lawsuit also notes professors would offer students extra credit for attending anti-Semitic rallies. Mr. Rienzi, you detailed in your written testimony the anti-Semitism UCLA faculty have faced. In your expertise, would retaliating against a faculty or board member, such as the incidents at the University of Virginia, potentially constitute a Title VII violation?
Yes, so I'm not familiar with the facts of the University of Virginia case, but as you describe it, both Title VII and the First Amendment have been enforced by the federal courts to not only, so let's start with Title VII, to not only protect people from illegal discrimination in their employment, but to also protect people from retaliation for pointing out Title VII violations. So both under Title VII and under the First Amendment, I would think you could have a retaliation claim if someone is punished or restricted for pointing out those violations. And may I just say, again, I don't know the facts of Virginia, but I do think it's incumbent on people who hold jobs like board members of these prominent universities. They have obligations to run the university in a lawful way, particularly at a public university. And so it seems to me it's entirely consistent with their obligations to look into these things.
Yeah, you would think.